Assalamualaikum. My name is Tahir Naeem and we are studying e-commerce. So far we have got 11 lecture in today's or 12 lecture, and we will continue from previous lecture of HTML, and we will further study HTML. The outline of our today lecture: first of all, we will discuss HTML attributes, then we will discuss href attribute, then we will discuss the src attributes, then we will discuss width and height of the attributes, then we will discuss alt attribute, and then we will discuss the style attribute, then we will discuss the language or lang attribute, then we will discuss the title attribute, then we will discuss HTML paragraphs, then we will discuss HTML display, then we will discuss HTML horizontal rules, then we will discuss the poem problem, and then we will discuss HTML pre-element. Attributes. HTML attributes provides additional information about HTML elements. All HTML elements can have attributes. As we have previously discussed in previous lectures, that we can specify the attributes with every tags. So all HTML tags have attributes. Attribute provide additional information about elements. Whenever we want to insert additional elements or additional specification inside the tag, so it can be inserted through attributes. Attributes are always specified in start tag. Whenever we want to specify attributes, it must be inserted whenever we want to start the tag. So if we want to HTML or body or any other tag, then it will be inserted inside the start tag, and it will be attributes. Attribute usually come in name value pairs, like name equal values quotation. So whenever you want to insert attributes, it must be in like name. If you want to change the color or background color, so it will be written here and equal, and here you can specify the color or any contents you want to insert inside the tag. Href attribute. Href, as we have previously discussed, the a tag defines a hyperlink. The href attribute specifies the URL of the page that link goes to. Just I am giving you the example. This is the hyperlink. Href or reference https://www.cus.edu.pk, which is the address of Cohort University of Science and Technology. And here I have enclosed this address in double quotes. Then I visit Cohort University. Then I have closed this link, hyperlink. So here the example, look at this. So here I have coded data that here href, and then I have typed the URL of Cohort University, and then I have this is the text which will be shown in the page, and then I close the href attributes. Look at here what it will be described. The href attribute is I have written here, then this text will be shown here, and then here in the place of the in the hyperlink, it will show visit Cohort University, which I have written here. So whenever you move the cursor here, it will convert into here, and when you are click on this text, it will directly take you to www.cus.edu.pk. So this is the result. The src attributes. The image tag img tag is used to embed an image in an HTML page. The src attribute specifies the path to the image to be displayed. So you have seen a lot of web pages in which there are a lot of images is displayed. So it is embedded through img source. Here look at this img src. Src here is the basically abbreviation of source, and I have enclosed it in double quotes. Image underscore girl is the name of the file dot, and this is the extension jpg. Here is the example: image img src equal, you have to always write equals and double quotes. You have to enclose in double quotes img underscore girl dot jpg. This is the name of the file which you want to embed in your web page. Here is width, height, we will discuss later on. So here look at this of the result. Here this image which I have given the name of image underscore girl, which .jpg will be shown in your web browser. Here, width and height of the attribute. The image tag should also contain a width and height attribute which specifies the width and height of the image in pixel. So kindly note it down that whenever you give the height or width, it will be in pixels. So here I am repeating the similar the back img source image.girl.jpg width and height. I am giving you 500 pixel width and 600 height. So it will be shown like this. Look at this. It you can increase the width or you can increase the height. You can decrease the width or height as necessary for your width. Alt attribute. The required alt attribute for the image tag specification, the alternative text for image. If an image for some reason cannot be displayed, this can be due to slow correction or an error in the src attribute, or if the user uses screen reader. So this alt attribute will be shown. Here I am giving you the example. Here this is the source of the this is the image, and this is the alt text will be shown, girl with a jacket. So here I am repeating this previous picture and previous. So here this browser supports the image, so it will be displayed. Alt attribute. The alt attribute is basically the alternative if the picture is not displayed. Here is the code we have write the code here. Look here, img, which I have previously discussed, that it stands for image, src, which stands for source image type .jpg, which is the jpg, which is the name of the file or the picture, and here alternative equal double quotes girl with a jacket, and here I have closed the double quotes, and here I have closed the tag. So whenever we want to display it in a browser, if the browser doesn't support this image, then the alternative text will be displayed. So here this browser doesn't support this picture which I have given here, image.typo.jpg, or it is not present, or we have deleted it, or any issue can arise. So here if it doesn't display, then the alternative text will be displayed. So look here, girl with a jacket, which I have specified in alternative. So this text I have written in the alternative. So here the browser will display girl with a jacket. If we, so this text I have written it here. So this will be displayed. The alternative text will be displayed if the image is not supported, or if there are any other issues regarding the image which I have given in my code. The style attribute. The style attribute is used to add styles to an element such as color, font, size, and more. Example P. This is the paragraph style color. So here I am giving their color red. So here this is the red paragraph. So this text will be shown in red color because here I have given style to in style I specified the color red, which we will discuss in details in later lectures. So here look at this, P style color is equal double quotes red. So it will be shown in red color. This is the red paragraph. Look at the result. Here this will be displayed in red font in your web browser. So you can choose any color according to your wish, and it will be displayed in your web browser. The lang attributes are language attribute, which is the shortcut of the language. You should always include the lang attribute inside the HTML tag to declare the language of web page. This is meant to assess search engine and browsers. The following examples specify English is the language. Here look at here, I have given the in HTML tag lang double quotes en, which is the description of English. Country codes can also be added to the language code in the lang attribute. So if the two characters define the language of the HTML page and the last two characters define the country. So I am giving you example of United States EM-US, which means that I am using the United States English. Title attribute. We have previously discussed the title attribute. The title attribute defines some extra information about an element. The value of title attribute will be displayed as a tooltip when you mouse hover over the element. Just I am giving example here. I am a tooltip. This will be displayed whenever you hover your mouse over this. This will be displayed. I am a tooltip here. Just look at this. Whenever you place a mouse over this paragraph, a tooltip will display I am a tooltip. Okay.
Paragraphs. A paragraph always start on a new line is usually a block of text. HTML elements defines a paragraph. Whenever we want to insert a new paragraph, we will have to write the P tag, and it will automatically then we will type subtext, then automatically it will be moved to a new line. A paragraph always starts on a new line, and browser automatically adds some white spaces, a margin before and after paragraph. So is in written form we write on a page, we insert some white spaces, some spaces before a paragraph and after a paragraph, and similarly the browser will treat it, and some space will be inserted before a paragraph, and some space will also be inserted in after the paragraph. So here I am giving you example, and whenever we want to insert a paragraph, we will have to simply write a P, and whenever we want to close a paragraph, then we will have to write /P, and this paragraph will end here. And similarly there, if you want to insert another paragraph, simply we have to write P, and this is another paragraph. So we can insert as many paragraphs as we want, according to our requirement, as happen in the real world. So here is the example. Here I am writing a code here. This is the body, and inside the body I have inserted, this is a paragraph. I have inserted this text is a paragraph, and I have P, and here I have finish this tag. And if you want to insert another paragraph, we have to simply insert a P, and if you want to finish a paragraph, I have to simply insert /P, and similarly here I have inserted another paragraph. So whenever I open it through a browser, here look at this is a paragraph. So here a page, some space will be inserted before starting next text. Here this is a paragraph. Here I have started another paragraph. So this is a paragraph. Here I have closed this paragraph, and so here next space will be inserted. Here this is a paragraph. Here this is a paragraph, and the next, if I want to write something here, then a space will be present here. So normally, as we can see, we do in with the written page, on a real world, the web browser will deal with the paragraph similarly. Display display. So we will discuss HTML display. You cannot be sure how HTML will be displayed. If we are writing a code, so we cannot say ultimately how the browser will show our code. So it depends on different reason, like what browser you are using, what pixel color pixel size you are using, or what screen size you are doing. You are viewing it on mobile or in other app. So it depends on it depends on lot of different things. Large or small screen size in resize window will create different results. So if we are using a large screen or we are using a small screen like mobile, if we are using a large screen, or if we are resizing the window, so it will affect the HTML display. So how it will be shown to end user, it will create different results. So with HTML you cannot change the display by adding extra spaces or extra line in your HTML code. So if we cannot display we cannot add extra space during runtime or extra line, so the different viewer can view it similarly. The browser will automatically any extra spaces in lines when the page is displayed. So if we insert extra spaces and lines inside our code, it will not be displayed in the browser. So the browser will automatically any extra spaces or lines we inserted inside our code, and it will be displayed. The browser will display it without any spaces or lines. So here I am giving you example. Paragraph. This paragraph contains a lot of line in the source code, but the browser ignores it. Here I am writing a paragraph. Here I have started a paragraph and here I have ended it. But here I want to display it like that. This paragraph, it should move to a new line, and here after this line it should move on to this line, and this line. Here similar approach I have. This paragraph contains, here I have created a space so that it will show it like this in the browser, in the source code, but the browser ignores it. Here I have ended the paragraph. So here is the result. Similarly, is I have mentioned in the previous page that I want to insert spaces and I want to insert new lines. This paragraph I have inserted new line, contains a lot of lines, a new line in the source code, new line, but the browser ignores it. Similarly, I have inserted a space here. I want a space here. So the number of lines in the paragraph depends on the size of the browser windows. If you resize the browser window, number of lines in the paragraph will change. So here I have enclosed the paragraph. So whenever I try to run on the browser, it will be displayed like that. This paragraph contains a lot of lines in the source code, but the browser ignores it. Look at this. All the text will be displayed in the same line. No matter how much I have written in new lines or how much I have, like here I have inserted a space, but it will not show here the space it will be displayed. The browser will ignore it if I insert spaces or lines as I have mentioned in the previous slide. So the browser, whenever I want to something I have written in the paragraph, it will be displayed in the same line.
So the horizontal rules tag, the HR tag, define a thematic break in HTML pages and is most often displayed as a horizontal rule. The HR element is used to separate contents or define a change in HTML page. The HR tag is an empty tag, which means that it has no end tag. I am giving you the example here. This is heading 1. This is some text, and HR I am introducing horizontal rule, and this is heading 2. This is some text and I am introducing a horizontal rule. Look at that. This is heading 1. This is some text and there is horizontal rule. A horizontal line will be drawn Okay, and similarly a horizontal line is drawn here. Look at this. This is the horizontal line, and this is the horizontal line. After this is some text, horizontal line will be drawn, and after this horizontal line will be drawn. Poem problem. The poem will display on a single line. I am giving you example. I have written a poem over here, and look at the result. It is displayed in the same line, which doesn't look good. So here HTML pre-element. So HTML pre-element defines the pre-formatted text. The text inside a pre-element is displayed in fixed width font, usually Courier, and it preserves both space and line breaks. Look at this. So this is the pre-tag preserve both space and line breaks. Look at this, the same poem I have written but inside a pre-tag, which will help in preserving the lines in exact format. It will be displayed in exact format and in Courier font. Look at this, the result. Here the poem is written here in the same format which I have written over here. These are the references from where I have prepared my lecture.
Thank you. If you have any question regarding today lecture, please feel free to email me. I will be more than happy to answer your question. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.